Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're actually going to be talking about QNT, XRP, as well as Hedera Hashgraph, or Hbar if you will. Now, what do these three assets have in common? I really want you guys to comment down below. What do you think they all three have in common? I'm going to answer it real quick. CBDCs. These are all for, cross-border transactions. They want to pretty much, do more so financial inclusion throughout CBDCs and pretty much just get into the idea of digital banking and digital pretty much frameworks throughout payments and all of that financial market sector stuff that I've been talking about pretty much forever on this channel. I'm very excited for the future of these three assets. Now, we do see most of these assets kind of just making way throughout the market. Nothing too crazy in terms of percentages. We actually see QNT jumping up a little bit, but we also see Hbar moving up in price. We actually see it up above 37 cents, up about 7.92%. It is moving, like I said, guys, it was ready for that breakout point, and we are seeing that breaking point just yet. Now, I will update you guys on, Hbar as we do move forward on in time, probably later today. But we do see QNT up about 3.66%. Nothing too crazy there, but I am going to be talking about why these three assets are pretty big. Now, first off, I do want to address this video here. Let me skip ahead. So overall, we have Jordan Freed. He is talking about Kevin O'Leary and essentially why Kevin O'Leary was about to say Hbar during that, TikTok clip that went viral. Now listen closely.
I want to play that because, a crypto TikTok star caught that. And it's funny, during the interview, I didn't hear him say H, but the audience obviously picks up on these minute details better than I do. Jordan, you know Kevin well. Do you think he was going to say Hbar?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Kevin's become a really good friend. Obviously, he's a strategic investor in Immutable Holdings and NFT.com by association. It's one of our portfolio businesses. First, before I answer the question, crypto is so tribal.
I just want to mention real quick, he's already invested in NFT.com. By investing in NFT.com, he's essentially investing in a Hedera Hashgraph DApp, which is funny because, when we're talking about him holding Hbar or being invested in Hbar, we could almost connect the dots and say that he is, but let's just listen to what Jordan's saying here.
It's amazing that you could have an interview here on Stansberry Research and then someone on TikTok discovers that. I have been having conversations with Kevin about Hbar. I can't speak to whether he has it in his portfolio or not. I'll let Kevin answer those. But Kevin is well informed, and I gotta say I'm very impressed with Kevin's understanding of crypto and blockchain technologies, especially given how skeptical he was initially and how much he's come around. So Kevin does know what Hbar is. He probably was about to say it, but I'll let Kevin answer that one.
And I won't,
So he was probably about to say, also, he knows what Hbar is. Of course he does. He's invested in NFT.com. How can't he know what Hbar is? He'll most likely say something about Hbar very soon. Similar like Mark Cuban, right? Mark Cuban said the same thing about Polygon or Matic. He said that he was invested in it. It's a great project, blah, blah, blah. These major billionaires who get into these projects, it's great for publicity. And it's also great for retail demand because, listen, why do you think people watch Shark Tank? They want to find out the next best product. They want to find out something that they could invest in as well personally, but also they want to know if a product's good. If somebody like Kevin O'Leary, Mark, Cuban, or some major billionaire investor says, "Hey, this product is great. This is going to do great things," guess what ends up happening? Retail demand grows. So overall, I think that this is great to see. Also, I just want to quickly address this major pain point. Ethereum user pays $430,000 in transaction fees for a failed payment. For anybody who isn't aware of gas fees and how they work, if your payment fails, your money is gone. The network needs that gas to function, and it's gone once it fails. This is why this is no longer the future. Ethereum is not the future of finance. Bitcoin is not the future of finance. Hedera Hashgraph is the future of finance. I've been saying it all day long, every single day for like the last, I don't even know how many months. Listen, Hedera Hashgraph is reinventing the wheel for massive fundamental development throughout these major financial markets, and the DLT sector being the most utilized DLT out there. That is a massive accomplishment, and if you guys aren't paying attention to HBAR right now, you definitely should be. Now, I also said this tweet the other day. I won't be celebrating QNT until it hits 50K per. Why did I say this? Why is this a possibility? Where does these price predictions come from? Utility. Listen, we do see here, right? There's so many connections to QNT, to ODAP, to XRP, to major connections throughout the entire payment scene. This is coming from Visa, right? So we do see here Visa mentioned in a few, little breadcrumbs talking about ODAP, Open Digital Asset Protocol, which I've done a video on in regards to, ODAP having a lot of patents with QNT. Now we do see here ISO TC 307 blockchain working group. Why is that ISO TC 307 very interesting? Well, look at what's on Quant Network's website. ISO TC 307 blockchain and DLT 2017 to present. Very interesting, right? Now, if we do scroll down here a little bit more, we could actually see a few things. First off, I missed one image here. Here's ODAP, right? Look at this. Quant Network. ODAP is mentioned. QNT is mentioned on the ODAP, Open Digital Asset Protocol. Pretty much, I guess this is the breakdown of it, or the overall summary of what it is and how it will work. Overall, I think that this is actually the article or the overall PDF that I was reading in regards to patents within the Quant Network. So I think that that's actually very interesting to see. Now we do see a little bit more things happening throughout even Nexus. They do have Nexus here mentioned. So overall, when we're talking about ODAP and a lot of these assets like QNT, essentially, and I do apologize if you guys do hear a lot of stuff outside. I do have my window open, but overall, this is very interesting to see because we are talking about IPSs. We're also talking about PSPS. Now, this is all talking about the banking sector. This is all with Nexus. And when we're talking about this entire, pretty much gateway on how things will work with participants and actors, we all go back to ODAP. And this is all connected through QNT. Now, what's interesting about QNT is that also Ripple and XRP, essentially the same thing, if you will, are also connected with QNT. So when everybody was saying Nexus is a competitor for XRP or Nexus is going to kill XRP, you are extremely wrong. Now we do see, we're very glad to see the reference and adoption of ODAP, Open Digital Asset Protocol. Our effort with MIT at the IETF to standardize cross-chain and cross-network transactions and the importance of digital asset interoperability as gateways. Now, this guy that he tags is very interesting here. Again, this is quoting Visa News, talking about how might central banks, businesses, and consumers seamlessly exchange value across blockchain networks. Very interesting. Now, with all of this in mind, okay, he's quoting a Visa, tweet talking about the new CBDCs and all that cross-chain interoperability. He's tagging this guy, and he's talking about ODAP, which we already connected the dots with ODAP and also QNT. Now look at this. This guy that he quotes, or I should say tags, is the head of crypto at Visa. I mean, it couldn't get any more evidently clearer. Now, again, we do see ODAP mentioned again here. This is for that nice cross-border interoperability. And look at this. Are you awake yet? QNT is like 0.5% of market share of CMC. Rawful, right? Now, look at this. Foundation members of the Digital Pound Foundation. We're going to be talking about this, guys. We do see Ripple and QNT. We also see Avalanche, Accenture, Electroneum. Guys, I'm telling you, the puzzle pieces are all coming together. Shout out to Big Bags 30K on Twitter for that. That was incredible of a breakdown. Pretty much very easy and pretty much straightforward. Now we do see here QNT token is being adopted by firms, banks, and governments. This goes back to January 26th of this year, right? Now, how are we getting to the point of 50K plus? Well, it's very simple. Utility alone. Look at this. People start to wake up to QNT, integrated into Europe's leading payments provider network, SIA, connecting central banks to 580 banks, working with central banks, governments, and enterprises. Comcast and Rockefeller on the board, and only a 270 million fully diluted market cap. Now, that was, of course, at the time of this tweet. This was January 10th of 2021, but this is how big the QNT network actually is. I've broken down SIA on this channel before, and that's again the video where I say we could see 50 to 100K per QNT. Now we also see our IDB-backed LAC chain tokenized city payments partners with Overledger. If you guys aren't aware, Overledger is the technology that QNT leverages for a lot of their customers. Again, look at this. Also announced a partnership with QNT, the creator of Overledger. I've told you guys multiple times, this is huge. Again, this is with City Innovation Labs. This is actually pretty big when we're talking about APIs. Again, in terms of the City payment trial, IDB deposited money in its U.S. City Bank account using City's WorldLink payment APIs. The blockchain accessed the money, tokenized it, and made transfers with a digital wallet. What do you think is happening? Again, QNT is at the heart of all of these. QNT is the operating system for all of these massive DLTs and major financial technologies around the world. Separately, last week, LAC Chain announced that it partnered with QNT, or Quant, which is known for its blockchain interoperability solution Overledger. Together, the partners aim to use the Quant multi-ledger token solution for blockchain-based cross-border payments in association with partner banks. Guys, it is absolutely massive, to say the least, when you're looking at QNT. It is a giant. Again, we do see the Digital Pound Foundation today announced that they were partnering with QNT, as well as a few other ones, right? We do see Ripple. Again, we also see Electroneum. A lot of this is massive breadcrumbs. We are proud that we have announced, or we are proud to have joined the Digital Pound Foundation and look forward to collaborating towards this new form of money in the UK. Guys, listen very closely.
Hi, I'm Gilbert Verdian, CEO at Quant. We're very excited to be part of the launch of the Digital Pound Foundation today. This is an important milestone for the UK. We've already got the most advanced payment system in the world, and having a digital pound allows us to innovate further and to increase competition, openness, and the exportability of a digital pound across the world in various use cases. Why is this important for us? So at Quant, we're innovators in DLT and blockchain technology. We're constantly creating standards. We've solved interoperability, and this is a great way to be involved to help make cross-border use cases and new innovation and new payment types and flows for businesses and consumers. Thank you.
Again, this is so much bigger than just banks. This is pretty much everyday life. This is what we've been talking about this forever on this channel. This is the CBDC forward future. This is what is happening in regards to moving forward into this massive digital age. I've been talking to you guys about this forever. We're excited to support the design and implementation of the Digital Pound in partnership with the Digital Pound Foundation. The foundation will help advance the UK's goal to build a more inclusive and sustainable financial system. QNT and Ripple, or I should say QNT and XRP, are directly tied to this easily, right? Now again, 80% of central banks are actively exploring some form of sovereign-backed cryptocurrency. Pay attention to what is happening right now, because we see even Bhutan Central Bank, the Royal Monetary Authority, to pilot retail, cross-border, and wholesale payment use cases for digital Negotium using its CBDC solution. We have been seeing these massive partnerships happening day by day almost with CBDCs and a lot of these assets I've been talking about forever on this channel, and people need to wake up now, because even in regards to this, right, this is all leveraging QNT and Ripple technology, all tied together, right? We even see Electroneum. Electroneum is also a very interesting asset, by the way, if you guys haven't looked at it already. But these are massive gems. And again, we all go back to what is the end goal. This goes back to January 8th, 2021, issuing stablecoins on the XRP ledger. Stablecoins, digital currencies, all of these major things that are happening at a rapid pace within the banking sector all comes back to the XRP ledger as well in regards to private ledgers. DLT technologies are the future. That is why I'm so heavily invested in Hbar, because it is one of the most utilized, it actually is the most utilized DLT out there. I'm telling you, we need, if you guys haven't already, okay, start paying attention to what is happening throughout this entire market. I know a lot of people are focused on meme coins. They're focused on, hey, I could turn $1,000 into $200 million right now, but focus on the bigger picture. These assets that we're talking about QNT, we are talking about XRP, we are talking about Hbar. These are assets that could help you become a billionaire, not just a millionaire, but an actual billionaire. And I know that a lot of people are going to say that that is hopium, whatever the case may be, but it is truly the truth when you look at the aspect of what is happening with DLTs in the banking and financial sectors around the world. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, if you guys do want more content, you guys could always check out my website, NCashOfficial.com, to get my portfolio insights, my exit strategies, all that kind of stuff. But with that being said, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are on this beautiful world. That's been Nick. Peace out, guys.